Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Van Basten is onto this.
Van Basten!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi, and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could move up a gear here. Pinches it off him. And this is Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found the way through. Delivers the... Eto'o! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yamagata clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Eto'o. Chips it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good alertness. Ball's gone out of play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Vieira clears it away. Lille have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. He's in plenty of space here. Rijkaard. Van Basten.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a... bullet!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the left flank. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos might just make this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Gullit. Eto'o. And it's De Bruyne. Rummenigge. Park Ji-sung. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name, goes for a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still. And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Lille absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Lille 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Rijkaard. With 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Now it's Del Piero, and the pass is intercepted. Donadoni could try cutting inside here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rummenigge. Tonali. Gattuso. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mbappe, and he's well positioned here. Totti. Odo. And the counter is on. And it's Odo. It's a good run down the right. Zanetti. Now Mbappe. Can he get it through? And that's a dangerous ball. Gattuso. Odo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vieri. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And this is Del Piero. Lille has the chance to go the other way. Bergomi is there, and he can pick it up. There's a sharp little ball here. So much time and... Big chance! Goal, Italy! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a searching pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Lille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Rijkaard. Araujo. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Zanetti. It's Park Ji-soo. Hullet. There's the shot! Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Always onto this. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Van Basten. Zanetti. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Park Ji-sung. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Threads one in. Drilled in low. Skillfully cut out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Donadoni receives him in a wide position. Some resolute defending there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space. Chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tonali can see things, others simply cannot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Italy finding their passes. Zanetti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's on his way! And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe in with the challenge. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's an excellent interception. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Tonali. Del Piero. That's a little off target. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Van Basten. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's away. Shot a goal! Off the post! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Vieri. Lille have reclaimed. Great chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Lille really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gattuso. And it's Van Basten. And here's Hullet. Donatoni. Zanetti. Park Ji-sung. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Vieri going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Totti. And the shot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Italy are having a ball here. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Serginho's... Up he goes! Goal! Republic of Korea! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ferdinand. Zanetti. Rummenigge. And that is a little undercooked. Olise. Araujo. Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Ji-sung looking to run onto it. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Conte. Serginho has created one goal already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Osimhen. Zanetti. And it's Ji-sung. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. And here's Hullet. Ji-sung. Hullet. Lille claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira. Van Basten. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Van Basten. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Osimhen. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Out towards the flank. Oh, what a ball! It's Ji-sung. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Henderson has got himself a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run.
Lille truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Van Basten. Over to the left. And he gets rid in a hurry. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Van Basten. Conte. Now it's Sorloth. Conte. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. That's Rijkaard. Could move up a gear here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Added time.
Well, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lille can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Park Ji-sung.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. No, again there's no way through. Elise strokes it back. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Lille still this single goal behind. And it's Henderson. Zanetti. Ball swung in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lille do have a chance to counter here. Rummenigge. That'll be a throw-in. Cannavaro. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out.
Lille really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Serginho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Araujo makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Van Basten. Park Ji-sung. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Van Basten. Hullet. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Cannavaro cuts it out into the last quarter of an hour. That is Conte. And here's Zanetti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti delivers.
South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Conte. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chance here to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! They've done it! Lille are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 45.
South Korea can make their change now with a break in play. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rummenigge picks it up out wide.
Coming on the field.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 21, Bebeto. Number 33, Calafiori. Number 20, Wang Hee-chan.
Calafiori sends it crossfield. Henderson.
There will be 1 minute at
So
a
just
time.
1 extra minute for stoppages.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro gets it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides...